Hello, hello, welcome back. This reading is going to be for Aries. All right, we are going to start out with some archetype energy here, Aries. Thank you for being here. And let's see what we get for you. So this first deck, this can speak about tendencies we have, any patterns, any potential energy here. Woo! All right. I'm going to take the one that flipped up here. Let's see how many. All right. You know what? We're going to go with it. We're going to take them all. So we have the riddle, the hunter, the ring, the vow. Okay. The threshold. And then we have the shadow and Alethea. All right, so we'll, when we go into these, I'll just make them a little bit shorter here, but there is definitely a story and why they all came out, right? So this is definitely going to be a relationship reading here. We have the ring, the vow, the threshold, the hunter. That is definitely has the has an energy about all of those here, and future here, mystery, healing, and hearth here. Pisces, this is something's getting serious here, huh? All right, let's dive right in. All right, so we're going to jump right in here, but I'll tell you now, this is all about the evolution of a relationship here, very clearly here. So we're going to start with the riddle. The riddle is the puzzle, the mystery. When this riddle is present in a reading, it's telling us to stop searching for the right answer. It can't be found. And ultimately, it's really not important anyway. So instead, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from the logical to the mythic. Stop trying to make sense of something. The riddle card appears when the energy is really quite deep and a little mysterious here. Focusing harder won't get you any answers, and neither will any increased effort here. Really, it's only, surrendering to what is, finding the humor in what is. Eventually, you will learn a profound lesson from the riddle, and this will lead to a great awakening or that aha moment. But right now, be present. Or that could have been past energy as well here, the way these cards fell. That could have been where we were coming from, not knowing how something was going to play out, not knowing why things were happening here. The hunter here, this is also, the seeker or the pursuer. So the hunter hunts. They're on this precise mission with an aim to return home. To come home empty-handed would be to fail, right? So that's not an option. So this archetype will journey far and wide seeking the prize that calls to their heart. This talks about bravery, feats of strength, a life full of adventure. The hunter is skilled, quick, decisive, results-oriented. The hunter typically has a weapon of choice. So when this card appears, it's critical that you ask some questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting it? And is the weapon that I'm holding in my grip truly needed for the task at hand also? Ultimately, this is somebody focused, energized, well-respected, okay? Think of, the wolf, the tiger, the shark, the lion. This is somebody who has their eye on a prize here and won't go home without it. All right. So next we have the ring. So the ring or the wheel, the connection. So the ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space and time and all worldly things. So much really can be projected into this archetype image because it also mimics the Earth's orbit around the sun. as well as the intimate bond between two lovers. So this may quite literally, with the rest of the cards that fell, this could be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger here. But ultimately, this card is about connectedness and also sacred cycles here. But like I said, with it showing up with the vow card, I think that you can see where we're headed. The vow is the promise, an oath, contract. So when the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny, right? Our words and intentions have immense power here. It's not something you want to break. Reciting the vow activates the eternal unseen forces of the world. The ancestors are bearing witness to the laws, to the words spoken, to the vows, really. You can't unsay them, and they shouldn't be forgotten. So, it's not something you want to break. This card really calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living. Also, maybe you've been underestimating the power of your promises. You don't, do you have any unkept promises out there that can create some messy karma as well? And then we have the threshold here. So, this is the door or the gateway. It could be seen as an initiation. Honestly, we cross thresholds continuously, consciously and unconsciously. These are, doorways or gates or entryways on our path. So this card falling out signifies that you could be standing on the precipice of something amazing, not your typical one, but you've arrived here and you're being ushered to this new reality. This most likely will require you to leave behind the you that you once were. It's not easy to do, but this is all about growth. There can be some thresholds too, that we don't sometimes voluntarily walk through. Sometimes the universe pushes us through also. But with the cards that fell out, this is in a relationship, taking this to the next level here. And now we're going to dive into the shadow. So the shadow is all about, the unspeakable things. So every card in this deck has a shadow potential. This card, however, is asking us to really dive into the qualities of the shadow itself. The shadow can always be purified or illuminated, made right through effort. However, it's typically the case that our pursuit of ascension or maybe perfection is the very source of the shadow itself. So when this card appears, it may be time to take an inventory of anything you've been denying. All right. And the last one here, this is, and rightly so, after the shadow card, this is the truth. This card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This could be the very thing we were denying. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, maybe even a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed this whole time. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your energy, your health, and sense of belonging. This is all about clarity, revelations, and also disclosure. All right, so now we're getting into the North Node here. This is the future. So this represents a place that your soul longs to be. It's really uncharted territory, the future. So think about where you'd like to be, what you'd like to be doing down the road, 10 years down the road, say, and make this, the beacon that guides you there through the time in between. There's challenges up ahead. It can be scary. You're going to leave familiar territory, even people. They may be resistant to the changes you want to make, especially if it pulls you away from them. But that's just their own discomfort talking. The truth is, new beginnings dawn and your future awaits. So this pathway may start out with a little uncertainty. There may be some things that we have to disclose along the way, some maybe things that we see in ourselves as negative, and I feel like we want to share them. This card is saying keep progressing toward your future. Number 46 is the 8th house. So let's say if your chart were a village map, the 8th house would be the red light district, okay? Right next to the morgue and the savings and loan bank, okay? So this is a very private house. This is where we deal with things we don't talk about in public: sex, death, loans, psychic phenomenons. This is all about you facing your worst fears and stepping through them to feel liberated. Maybe that of which we were denying showing up in our shadow here. Chiron is all about healing. This is the heal card here. This is about Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer archetype also. So this is all about finding purpose in your problems. You may be in a situation that can set off some touchy memories or kind of poke you where it still hurts. You're being urged to take this opportunity to heal so those old places can also transform. This is ultimately allowing the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment. And lastly, in this oracle here, we have Vesta the Hearth. So Vesta calls you to be the hearth or fire, to share your fire for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left over to keep for yourself, to live healthy yourself. This card is all about health and home. This is about family, the center of a strong community here. The fire in Vesta's temple was actually never allowed to go out. So this could be calling for you to evaluate yourself, your life, maybe each human's task in your home environment. This is to increase your total joy. If you are in a situation where you're being asked to take sides, come back to the center, to the flame, to your own heart and your core values, remembering what matters and finding that deep calm. All right. It could also signify, a time to take a retreat or a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields as well here. Maybe a little bit of travel or, a day off. Okay. So let's jump right into some tarot here, Aries, and we've had some clear messages here. Let's find out what is next. Okay, just as I suspected, we have the devil coming out. This is clearly the shadow. What is good about it is it came out sideways. We are releasing some toxic behaviors, maybe some negative thinking here. We have the 7 of Cups coming out in reverse. The 7 of Cups can be if it's falling with the devil, we may be releasing sort of, this may not be for everybody, but maybe a player sort of lifestyle. Okay. 7 of Cups is many options here. I feel like somebody doesn't want many options right now. There's clearly one path for somebody here, and we are releasing our former selves here. So this might not be you. This may be somebody that is coming toward you, or this could be you. Anything else here for Aries? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is somebody very single and abundant and stable on their own here. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out sideways. This could be messages coming in, new opportunities coming in. I'd be surrounded by this sort of rainbow of colors here, very magical here. I'm feeling like magical opportunities here. Okay, so we have, these mostly fell in the upright, so I'm going to read them in the upright. Okay, so going back to that Hunter card, somebody wants to come in and rescue somebody. I'm getting be a hero of sorts here. Okay, we have the Six of Wands. They want to be victorious. They want to come rushing in. Honestly, there's no other way to say this. And why? Is because the Nine of Cups, this is their wish come true. Or maybe your wish come true here. Anyway, somebody wants to make it happen in a magical way. Right? There's no doubt about it. Somebody feels like they have everything they need now to come in, maybe to you or you to them, releasing any toxic behavior, any negative mindsets, any overanalyzing, overthinking. If somebody came across as a player before, that is not on their mind right now. All right, they have only one and only one person on their mind, and that is their wish come true. And that could have been, actually, we're going back to these archetype energies here. That could have been what they were denying. No, I'm never going to settle down. That is not for me. And then they go and they meet you, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. And they're realizing this, this is what they want. This is what they've been looking for. Somebody who has left that little window open and you got inside to their heart, right? Yeah, the Page of Cups. This is messages of love coming in. I mean, woo. All right. The King of Swords here. Clarity, communication. You may be lighting up somebody's world, and they did not expect that to happen. Somebody may be lighting up your world with this communication, this clarity here. Soulmate energy, Six of Cups. This is getting back to what we've always wanted. Oh, right. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are just popping. I only read this deck in the upright here. So this is the Death card. This is a major transformation from the inside out. Somebody, maybe if they were once cold, maybe seen as, maybe not emotional, they are filled with flowers now. They want to come in. They want to bloom. They've transformed. They've really changed who they are. And that's because they've seen things from a different angle with this Hanged Man. They have a new perspective on life here. And they are, they're starting it. They want to unzip, literally, their happy ever after, maybe. I don't know. We'll leave that be here. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. This is, they want to grow something together here. This is, honestly, they can't get you off their mind, or vice versa. Consuming thoughts. This is letting go of anything and everything that stands in the way between them and who they want. Overcoming obstacles, we have the Two of Wands. There's plans for the future. They're looking out to the future, making plans, arrangements here. This is thinking about the future. My goodness. All right, so let's get one more with that. Five of Cups here. So they don't want any missed opportunity. They don't want to be alone anymore. They don't want to feel any sadness because they're not with you or with the person that they want. They're done with that. They have sat by themselves. They've mapped this out. They've made a decision here. This is the Three of Pentacles. Not only do they want to come in and work together, they want to build something strong. I mean, this flower is made of brick. So this is something sturdy, something strong, something that will last, you know, a lifetime. That's what they want. Yeah, no missed opportunity. Oh my goodness. They're coming in fast with the Eight of Wands, and that's because they view you as a gift. I mean, we saw the wish come true here already. You're all they think about here. The feeling is you were a gift brought in by the universe here, and you may have had some healing nature about you. You may have helped them and may not even know it with just your light, your glow, and you might not even know that here. Either way, this is fast movement. They don't want a missed opportunity here. My goodness, Three of Wands. This is the next step from the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is actually thinking about the future and thinking about the plans we're going to make. Now we're in the car and we're driving. Like now the plans have been set. There's a date. This is when I'm coming in. You know, let's meet the family. I don't know. Anything else here for Aries? Oh, the Knight of Wands. Of course. The passion now, right? Woo. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, I can't even make this up, Aries. This is the Knight of Wands coming in. No more up in their head. Honestly, they're following their heart, and they're going to jump through any hoop, any obstacle. They're going to overcome it because you're their Ten of Cups. You are their wish come true. You are their gift from the universe. I mean, I don't even know how many cards we can get that reiterate the same thing. There's a ring, there's a vow, there's a threshold, there's a hunter. I mean, there is a clear path for somebody. They are headed straight in your direction. There may be some things they want to tell you about themselves. Maybe they haven't already. This is most likely somebody that you are aware of. With that Six of Cups, that soulmate, that returning soulmate. Maybe you had a relationship in the past. It didn't work out. Maybe they stepped back. They could have dated somebody else. We did see the Devil sideways, the Seven of Cups in reverse, releasing anyone else. Either way, this is a clear message of somebody coming in, and I feel like they've already bought the ring. I don't even know. This is actually pretty amazing here. I'm going to end it with that Ten of Cups, Aries. This is quite beautiful. So thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.